Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment, and beside me right here we have El Futuro Academy CEO Kavi Meeks right here. And the title says it all, Mr. Meeks. JPL Match Week 4 post game review show. We will be looking at the what? Those topics on the screen right there. You can see them on right above Mr. Meeks' head. You will see U20 players dominating the JPL. You also see who's the most attractive team in the league so far. Match result, are looking at big money, no money. A lot of people I know want to know what we mean by big money, no money, Mr. Meeks, right? So that's a question towards you, persons in the chat, persons who just come on to the live. Big money, no money. Match results. Mobi, no fear them, no day. Cavaliers Soccer Club cruising, dumb bowling, struggling. Mr. Meeks, how is your day? And what do you think about match week 4 um, this week?
No surprises in that 3-4. Um, well, barring one, I was a bit surprised that Rear
Right?
lost their game. That was the surprise, but nevertheless, it's good in the sense that um, Butler realized that a league that he thought was simple is not as simple as he thinks it is. And another based on what was happening in the fourth round, I think all went well. Humble Lion doing what we know Humble Lion will do. Draw games or win a one day. Don't expect Humble Lion to win anything more than that. So no surprises.
No surprises, Mr. Meeks says.
Harborview has really turned the table though. Harborview.
How about you?
Yeah, Harborview turned around. Harborview started the season shaky, but I think they get
So no
seven.
play for nothing.
Yeah?
So no play for nothing. I get the feedback.
They got 7 points out of the last 3 games. So
Yeah, so how have you stepping up they're in the mix. They're in the mix. Hold on the people. Hold on there. Something is not right here. Yeah. All right. So we're set. Big up yourself, Kevron Reed. Don't know. Share the stream to your friends and family. Let them know that Unseen Sports is here and we are live on the YouTube space. Yeah, man. So Mr. Meek said that there's no surprises for him. Um, there are teams that I'm disappointing with Mr. Meeks. Like on it, guys. But before we reach that, we could look at the games before games on Sunday. Then we'll look at the games,
that are match results.
yeah, match results. So that's the first thing we're looking at first, match results. Or should we look at
But let's go in the order.
U20 players dominating?
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at U20 players dominating. Now we have a fun fact here for the Cavaliers um, fans, Cavaliers, persons who JPL fans or football fans in Jamaica wouldn't know about.
I'm
All right,
sure. I'm
drop a
sure.
comment
I'm
in
sure
the comment
you're
section.
very, you're very happy.
Who
We can
me?
share this. Not sure.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think you're happy too, based on what you said. You said that you're a lover of football. You're not
17
a
under
lover of the
20
team.
player.
19 under 20 players,
19 under
and there are
20.
more. There are under 20 players at other clubs as well who I think are doing well as well. So, but these are
But
the ones that we know about now because it's
but
out there.
before you say that, answer what um Cavaliers is, in my opinion, an example to all teams in the Premier League. And why do I say that? Cavaliers have 19 players under the age of 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and yet still Cavaliers is one of the team to beat. If you're going to win the Jamaica Premier League, you have to get by Cavaliers. That is no doubt. And if you check Cavaliers, every year they have sold players and they still take younger players and yet still they perform at high level. And then we have some teams who refuse to use young players. Teams,
Refuse.
yes, people like Humble Lion. Let's look at Humble Lion. Humble Lion have a striker who cannot score for years, and Humble Lion still have that striker.
They believe that they can get him to score,
Well, if they can get him out to score when he was at his prime, then and he's in his 30s now. I think he's about 33, if not more.
or they believe that they can get
No,
him to
but
score.
I can't understand. I cannot understand. How is it that you are working for years doing something one way, it doesn't work for you, but yet still you're continuing? So Humble Lion is one of those teams. Cavaliers, they should look at Cavaliers and say, how is it that Cavaliers have 19 under 20 players and still challenging for the title for the past few years? And
Yeah,
Cavaliers this year look like the team to beat to me.
yeah. I say the same thing, Mr. Meeks. I say Cavaliers is in the finals, in my opinion. Who's the other team I see going there with them? I see Mobe. No fear them a day. Yeah. Well, let's look at this. Mindset Media said big up Ancina El Futuro boss. Big up
Big
yourself.
up, big up.
Mindset Media drop a comment, Mr. Meeks. Read that.
Mr.
See there?
Mix, why you expecting their Phoenix to win? But the Lenny Alliance will not work, but the way to control it. Well, personally, me don't know much about Butler and controlling ways. What I know about Butler is that Butler has the ability to get players to play at high level in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And Lenny Hyde at Clarendon College has always getting the team to play at high quality as well. So I'm just speculating that if both men work together, they should have a pretty reasonable team. But I watched Veer few weeks ago, and I have some concern. They have this big forward from Trinidad. I don't know, I don't know. I don't think him of the quality. The big 33, hmm?
Sit up, sit up.
The big 33. I don't know if him have the quality. Him just not seem dynamic and quick enough and have that little bit of ability when you expect from these two men. But as I say, unseen. Cavaliers, even Mount Pleasant, answer. Mount Pleasant refuse to use the academy player. What message you're sending is that whatever work is being done in the academy is not good enough because you're buying these players. And if you look at how Mount Pleasant is playing, Mount Pleasant to me right now, Mount Pleasant doesn't have a chance to win the title. You know why? Because Mount Pleasant going forward have absolutely no identity. You agree with that?
I will agree 100%.
They have no identity. They don't know how to create space. So they're shooting off. If
But
Mount
you
Pleasant
have to
get,
you have to put it in context one and good teams that can create problem in terms of proper structure defensively and so on. They don't have an idea to break down those teams.
yeah,
But a team like Racing are those teams who just come into the Premier League and don't understand. how to set up defensively against quality players. And though they did not do their analysis on the different players' qualities, because of Devante Campbell. Devante Campbell just did what he knows to do and scored on them in the game, in my opinion. Run in, cut inside, kick the ball out for the goal and score.
One,
They
one
did
thing
not they did not have a plan for Devante Campbell. And it
one
just
thing I know about the promoted teams is that once you hit them, they tend to collapse. They will give you a stern fight right up, but once you hit them, look at Chapelton Maroons. Chapelton Maroon was giving Mullines a stern fight until Mullines hit them, and from Mullines hit them, they crumbled.
mhm.
Same thing with Racing. Racing was giving Mount Pleasant a stern challenge until Mount Pleasant got that free kick later on in the first half, and after that they just collapsed.
Yeah, but when you say a stern fight, I would say to you that Racing has an issue in the attacking third. Most of their attacks come from Cole and Biggs. There's no centre forward to say that will take that ball and try to do something with it, or you can see transition, from in to out. You understand what I mean, people?
Mhm.
From out to in, sorry. From defense to attack, and something is created from Racing. So they have a lot of work. I think they have to go in the window January to get a good striker, or they have to get a striker now, whether from schoolboy football or
Let
something
me let me say this.
that
I
can come
think
and do something.
um, any person in Jamaica that you're going to take to bring into the Premier League,
Mm.
the coach has to have the ability to analyze the player's capability
Mhm.
and create training sessions, individual sessions, as well as group sessions to improve that player. The reality is that our coaching is not at the level. And when we say coaching, I mean island wide. Is not at the level where it ought to be, where you will just find a player who can just go on the field and adjust and do certain things and you'll be amazed. They're not there. They're
True.
just not there.
True.
And if you look at teams, Humble Lion, I can't stop talking about Humble Lion because I don't understand when this striker started his career for Humble Lion a few years, big, solid, fast, kicks the ball well, and he's been playing for years. And up to today day, he still cannot master the art of scoring consistently. Why? Why do you think that is so?
Because in development wasn't the best, or he
His
just can't
training
learn.
preparation and his improvement of his growth,
He's
it's just
struck.
not there.
He's at a standstill.
It's just there, right there. That's why I told him from point blank, that I see Humble Lion as a mid-table or a low-table team, and if things go really bad, the coach will leave
Or if things really go good, they might end up in the
middle of
knockout,
it. Eh?
end up in
No,
the round of six.
me can't see them in the round of six. They cannot score consistently for real.
Yes, sir. Penalty shootout, them
Because
man.
look, you don't forget pass as much as me don't think Mount Pleasant a play bad, good. You have to go get past Mount Pleasant, Cavaliers, Arnett Gardens, um, Veer, Veer Phoenix, Portmore, who else? Mobile, huh? Waterhouse. 17 that in front of them, already, Huh?
Mm.
You see them and get past those?
No, sir.
Me not see
But
that
but how
happening.
me know them can get a draw still means. Yeah. When they reach, I'm gonna tell you something. So when they reach the knockout, because one thing with Duki, him know for grind out result,
Watch
especially
out.
when
You
them a
get
grind the result, man.
him play 4 match and draw.
How much?
And he look 4.
I say you're gonna win one.
Him no win now. Him play 4 match and draw. Boom. He look okay now, But boom, say for example, he go for the next 2, 3 games and lose. All of a sudden he look terrible now,
In a bad patch.
Try understand
But
what
him
I
have
mean.
some game I'm gonna lose still, because I think coming to town to play a Cavaliers where the conditions gonna be better. You're going a serious problem.
And when they look at some of my condition where they play some swampy field where they play
Yeah.
against Alvear and
Humble and going to a mobile to play mobile and catching out. The man in a serious
serious
problem.
issue, serious issue,
Even
serious
Mount
issue,
Pleasant, coming to Mount Pleasant to play Mount Pleasant, they're going a serious issue. So
serious issue.
you have a point. I don't really see them reaching to the round of six, but anything is possible. Once Lucky is close by that and him can get in there, him we fight a way, find a way out to reach. Penalty shootout or something.
Anyway,
Russian roulette.
yesterday you play.
There you
There's a
go.
number of U20 players in the league where really are dominate and it go. Let's see, Maroon, Chappleton Maroons have some nice little players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nice
yeah.
little players.
The one
Yeah,
that
man.
scored in the first game for Chappleton Maroon.
How or
Oh,
go?
Nathaniel Go. No, oh.
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
nice player
When they make the national team, under 20 team,
because he wasn't in Kingston.
the scouts not doing a good job.
I
Who are
don't.
the scouts in Jamaica? Really
I'm
scouting
not
and
sure,
referring
but
players.
at the end of the day, we have some nice players, potential players. There's a lot of work to be done, and in order for Jamaica football to go forward, we have to get this work done. And these coaches have, including myself, have to get ourselves educated because the preparation of the players them is not up to scratch. And when you watch the teams and play, it is dismal going forward.
But
Everybody,
we're getting
every,
better.
every team, I think every team defensively and the transition to the middle third is okay. But you see, going forward now, I think there's is where our coaching lack. We
So
don't
mix. You have to
understand.
remember, say most coaches in Jamaica, them come from an era where defense. We always depend on defense. I have to remember our culture too. We always depend on defense.
Well, well, I can look at two teams right now who is not like that,
Because them are,
and
them,
and
them, are,
and
them are
those
understand now what to do.
Cavaliers is not like that, and Arnett Garden is not like that.
Boston must say big up unseen. Good luck with your youngsters. Mr. Meeks, big up yourself. Hope to see you give out instruction to youngsters in your academy.
Yeah, yeah, man, big up, big up.
Boss Thomas. Big up Boss Thomas. Big up yourself. People send big message of Boss Thomas a drop. We don't even drop a super chat on the board for the message. Man. $10, $5, something on the board. That's what Boss Thomas I say. I tell the people. Hit the right yes, sir. Right yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah,
You understand me?
Master Man's coming like me out, something. Can I say hope
Hmm.
to see you give out instruction to the youngsters in the academy. Like when it's like it's I'm not really chat up on bench on there. Yeah.
No, 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 no. Two different something. That don't make no sense.
No, for
Because
the youngsters, you have to help them now.
at training is a different thing than where they are matching. Where they are match, you can't commentate the game.
Yeah, it's stress you. It's
It's
stress you.
just awful to sit on the bench and look at coach
Oi!
commentating the game.
I'm pushing on it.
Yeah, commentating the game from the game start till the game done by Thomas, a person watching. Yeah,
But Rudolph Speed supposed to be happy, man. When him
right.
look at him in system and him see all the time that he can take out some youngsters from the youth team and bring them over. I guess the people that want to hear which persons are under 21 players, so you can call them and make them recognize why
Under 20,
under 20 players in the Cavaliers
people
team.
don't want to hear this. People really want to hear this. All right. So fun fact. Yeah, man. More videos that come out, more educational videos. So we're gonna try to see if we can put it in a way where persons can copy the method. And what we want to do is that we want to hold up, Boss Thomas. You go see it. Don't worry yourself. You go see it. So we're gonna drop something this weekend. I think Friday or Saturday. Yeah, because sometimes I really get to do certain things because of the workload. You understand? But surely this Saturday, if not, you'll get the method that me I try to apply. All right. So I hope other persons, are interested to be engaged by the new videos that we're gonna drop. You can see the improvement in what we're doing now, the way we're going forward now with our football, trying to educate the fans about analyzing teams and so on, so they can understand. A lot of things in the pipeline, people sort of go on, watch what I go on, you understand me? But if you don't want to contribute still, no, because the equipment. I will have money in my boss. If you don't want to contribute, we can link up and see and drop something on the board in our money transfer or something. And we can have a conversation and we can tell you exactly what we are aiming for. You understand me, boss Thomas? So if you wish to help, you can help. Not sure, Mr. Mix.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing there. Mr. Mix, so the names are Malik White. He's 16 years of age.
16-year-old. Yeah.
I think he's the player that was banned from schoolboy football.
Oh,
Deshaun Jaquez,
16.
16. Jordan Redison,
16.
16. Odin Wilberforce,
17.
17. He scored against Dumbolin. Adrian Reed, 18. National representative, Jamaica under 20.
Mm-hmm.
Scored a peach of a goal last season. Mr. Meeks.
Mm-hmm.
On Arne Gardens in the semi final. Alex Zvera Gooden,
18.
18. Played in the CC Cup, the first match against Mount Pleasant. Him and
Played,
J Light Smith and
played right back.
right back, and Devante Campbell couldn't pass him. Talk to me, Mr. Mix. Talk to me. J Light Smith, 18. Matthew Ellis,
18.
18. A player I think
Need to
should just relax
focus.
and focus.
Focus.
Focusing is his problem right now. Keanu Jackson, 18. Top player in the schoolboy football for Idle. Looking forward to see him in the JPL matriculating and getting some game time under his belt. Christopher Ainsworth, number 19, man of the match versus Dumbolin, scoring a goal and assist. He's in my team of the week, people. People, the team of the week are dropping. I'm not going to put team of the week as the topic. But don't worry yourself, I'm going to do it same way. Damani Miller, 19-year-old, you know this player, former Mount Pleasant Academy player, played for Limehouse. Big potential, defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, full of energy, tackle very hard, very aggressive. Um, will learn now how to play in transition and get the proper training at Cavaliers. Playing with those other young players will push him to do wonders, right?
Mm.
Yeah, man. Um, Kawin Thompson, 19. Johnny Morgan, 19. O'Neill Bryan, 19. Jerome McCleary, 20. Shad James, 20. Shamar Watson, 20. Kylie Avery, who played against Jamaican, the Jamaican defense line in Missouri,
It's 20.
20 years of age. And Jaime Fraser, 20 as well.
I wonder how Mount Pleasant sell that. You
Oh,
Avery.
Samix.
Because Mount Pleasant just
I
slap.
don't know. I don't know. There's something lacking in the vision mindset. In the vision, the mind is not really giving them that vision. They're not seeing what we are seeing. Something is, but it is. Maybe their training and how they see football is the issue.
Mm.
Look at it, because Kylie Harvey left Mount Pleasant to Cavaliers, and he's just a top player now. All of a sudden, a top player. When he was at Mount Pleasant, I thought he was just a fan favorite. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now you could see his quality. You see what he's trying to do. When he touched the ball, there's some difference. The next U20 qualifiers, let me tell you who's going to be there. So you have Malik White, Deshaun Jaquez, Jordan Redison. I think Odin Wilberforce will be there. He's 17 years of age. Those are the players from Cavaliers so far. I
About
think
4 of them will be
so.
eligible.
Around 4 of them will be eligible from that list. Boss Thomas.
Maybe the 18-year-olds.
No, I don't. I don't. This is
If
one.
them be 18 earlier in the year.
Yeah, but I
But
think.
if they're going to be 19 this year, they would have eligible.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Maybe.
So it depends on the
Depends
month,
on the
month,
year
the
when
year
they're
where
born.
them born. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're sure for the 16 and 17-year-olds that they can make it. So Wilberforce and those players, they can play the under 20 um, when it starts back. So and Wilberforce, you will see more of him in the Premier League. He's going to be
I just
a
trying to
name to
tell you.
talk about.
And that's why I tell you, Ansi, if Jamaica joke, because if Jamaica can start assembler under 20 or under 17 from early, and you have the coach them are prepare whatever plan they have, then get contact time throughout the year, and you ensure that these players are play football with throughout, right? By
Hmm.
the time we come to the nitty gritty now, you probably take this team and bring them over England or wherever or play against some of those clubs where you have a player where you go look at that. You understand me?
Right.
And then assemble the team together accordingly. But there's nobody going to take up no player because John tell us say, oh one boy over there so near me Javon Parchment can play ball. When
No, take
Javon
up the
Parchment
player,
come when
but take
Javon
up the player.
Parchment come and
No,
control the
hold
ball,
on,
the
Mr.
ball boom
Mix.
off and
Take up the
go.
player, but take up the player based on their quality or stats. Yeah.
But we just take some time. The
The
last
Premier
time,
League is there. If you can't go in the Premier League, there should be no player selection in under 20 team for Jamaica outside the professional league. Outside of tier two and the JPL.
I'm speaking about the players overseas.
Players overseas, Mr. Mix, it's going to always it's going to always be like that. You can't change it. Because people's always going to say those league is better, and that's it. They're playing in a bigger league. They're not looking at the quality of the player. Just because the player is there, whatever, be the case.
Hmm.
So that's gonna always be there, right? But for Jamaica, it's a different ball game. The goalposts are gonna change for Jamaican. They are Jamaica because
Who had changed the goalposts? Who have got the power?
what the boy
Hmm.
people who want to argue with we, because we always a defend the JPL player according to them, or defend local players.
Them alright.
But so that is gonna always be there. So let's move away from that. So
So it is good to see these players can perform at in the professional level or semi-professional level, and it looks good because to me, right now, Cavalier look like the team to beat. When you look at the next team in line, you would tend to say it is Montego Bay. Montego Bay doesn't look like they have a lot of youngsters. They probably have a few. And then after that, you will tend to want to look at Arnett Gardens. And Arnett Gardens have a youthful team too. I think Arnett Gardens still suffers from last year disease in defense. They're still having a problem because they give up goals. The Arnett Garden will be playing well, and then all of a sudden they just
my
give up a
God.
goal, and you wonder how that possible. And then after Arnett Garden, who next? You don't want to slide in Veer, but Veer to me with that striker just not gonna make it.
Yeah, we have an issue with goal scoring, Mr. Meeks.
Yeah, that striker them
When you look at
not
the
gonna make
goals
it.
that they scored, it came from the midfielders.
That
And
striker them
yeah,
not gonna
so
make it, Passion.
yeah, I don't
Striker
think
them not gonna make it, brother. Trust me, me just recognize that. Him have too much fast players around him, and him not have that there. I don't know. And him not hold up the ball well too. Big and thing is, but
if I
me
think if
just
you're
watch.
playing with a player who like him, you need somebody who have ball brain beside him to for him to just jump and flick on. If him just have to jump, flick on and press, that's it.
Yeah, tell him so where I want to go on him,
A little
Zidane.
whisper Dixon in the academy so far and see.
Zidane.
Yeah, man, we have some nice quality, man. We have some nice quality at the academy. You know, we start from age 5, they're about sometimes even age 4. And, you know, we start to teach them the game and make them love the game. I don't give them a lot of instructions, you know, we just allow them to feel the ball and love the ball and so on. And then by them gradually increase in terms of age and, you know, interest, we start to incorporate more drills and stuff for them to get better. And at this age, remember people, it's all about technique, you know. Technique is very important. Pass, control, simple as that. Nothing more. Pass, control, and coordination. Pass, control, coordination. Pass, control, coordination. The other things are secondary. It's pass, control, coordination. You got to teach them how to play in them position and a little role and responsibilities and so on. But that's not the key. That's not the main ingredients now. It's pass, control, coordination. Once they master that, everything else will slide easy. Right, Kavi?
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Pass control, awareness. They always gonna look prone and be
which young
aware.
coach in Jamaica that think can be a good fit as modern day coach who can step up to the U20 job? Yeah, because based on what Mr. Speed said, Mr. Speed said, um, Mr. Speed said they don't really have a lot of money to pay for coaches outside of Jamaica to coach under 20. So they're going to look at a coach in the Premier League who's doing well to give them a shot at the under 20 who have the qualification, Mr. Meeks. So at the end of the day, we have to put ourselves in that category, right? We have to get that B
Yeah,
license done.
yeah.
Because
Wait on it.
we want to be up there. Yeah, we have that ambition. And I think we can manage the job. It's not hard. Once we are given the time and the material and a clean slate to do what we want to do, we can achieve. I tell you,
Real Madrid are asked if Colgate are playing at the first match.
I am not sure as yet. There's no information out saying that he is going to play the first match.
There was
So
a rumor.
hopefully,
There was a rumor stating that he wouldn't be.
not
He
rumor.
won't.
The coach said it. Not rumor.
The coach said it that he wouldn't be ready for the first game, but
Yes.
for the second game he should be ready.
Yeah,
Right?
depending on how the paperwork goes.
Yeah.
Praying Richard King continues the yearly trend to England, top flight football. Yeah, hopefully him can go there, but let's see what's going on.
So unseen now. Let's go to the most attractive.
So we
Which
finish with the
team?
under 20 players
Yeah.
dominating.
Yeah.
Why are they dominating though?
They're more physical fit. They're more. They're just better. Their development is much better than some of the older players.
So then, in terms of the quality based on decade, based on age, means that simply mean that the coaches are getting better.
Coaches are getting better. Jamaica coaching is improving, but it's improving slowly, and a lot of people can't wait. So we're just trying our best to see how we can improve it. The, it is clear to see the brand of football. I remember growing up when I used to watch the Jamaica Premier League. It was not football; it was bullyism. It was real rugged and haggard. That is why the younger players could not play in the Premier League back then because it is a team that was the most physical team when normally win the league.
True.
But now it's about
Remember
football
on it, the bruising, on it and
and
number
the
line.
rough and humble.
Bruising.
It's
Jesus.
all humble lion.
And
See now.
Veer.
Then tone down, brother. Why them the days of the serious regime?
Boy, I come off a
Serious.
field with foot. And the referee, they make it even
Serious,
worse too.
serious thing back then, brother. So if I sit here and tell you say it's not improvement, I'll be lying. What I can tell you is that the improvement is slow, but it is happening. So we have to just wait and hope and pray that by the next 5 to 10 years time, Jamaica football will be where we want it to be.
Yeah. Person is telling us, good evening, Mr. Meeks, Talawa TV,
Good evening,
Crystal.
even.
Big up yourself, Miss Beautiful Crystal from England. I have to say those words before calling your name. You understand me? Describe that you're a beautiful lady. Anyway, Crystal, big up yourself. I dropped the link in the comment section, so if you want to join, you can. If you want to call in, you can also call in and we can have a conversation. All right. So if you want to join the live, you can go on and join the live. If you want to call in, you can call in Talawa TV. We'd love to talk to you tonight. Nathan Geddes and Morrison, I hear you have to be invited to your B license. You want to answer that, Mr. Mix?
Yeah, somewhat. Based on the performance from the C license, they generally invite person who they think are what suitable or
What
competent.
why you make where you say it, sir? Where you say it, sir?
How we say?
You say it too political.
Oh.
Bridging, if you can't pass on the C license, or if them have to go on the C license, them not gonna recommend it for the B license. A lot of coaches when they got B license, them take out 5 years because what? Some of them can't read. And some of them are some of the big name coaches that win whole heap of leagues in Jamaica. Simple as that. And these are some simple stuff where you just have to do. Simple, you know hard. Cause me think teaching hard, you know. And me a cope. So we must can pass it. Right, Nathan? Yeah. So Nathan, with the B likes with the now, Nathan now. We pass the C and we go to the B now. Hopefully we get a call and show. Cause we know we can read. The topic is JPL match week 4. We're looking at the results. We're talking about some of the things that we saw the under 20 players dominating, and we're looking at most attractive team. We're looking at match result. We're looking at big money, no money. That's the big one. I think people want to know about what we're talking about. We say big money, no money. Yeah, and we soon explain that. We soon reach to that point. So yeah, you can call in if you want to, and we can have a conversation. People, share the live with your friends and family. Let them know that we are here. And persons who can contribute to the platform, you can do so by a super chat and a super sticker. Straight ahead mix. Most attractive. But you don't say Mount Pleasant before we move. I have to give Mount Pleasant credit. You know.
Hmm?
Nolan and the next player, the company field. You
Yeah,
know.
academy player. Yeah,
Yeah, man. So I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
I think, I think Ferguson really I try to sink that in a top of head now and say, our youths.
yeah.
Youths.
You have to go that way. You can't have the owner spending millions to develop these youngsters, and then when they reach 18, then just leave.
Mm,
He has to get the cream of the crop
yeah.
because Mount Pleasant has always have some quality potential. Questions may ask about the development of them over the years, but initially, raw talent, they have received a lot of those things. So, if Mount Pleasant cannot find some gem, and the most recent gem that come out of the academy is Devante Campbell. And Devontae Campbell to me has a lot of questions over his head in regards to his game smartness because he tends to do the same thing and again and again and again and again, regardless of what the situation is. So if the situation changes, he still does the same or still try to do the same thing. So it leads questioning, but I'm hoping with times he will understand and start to move
I think
away
I,
from
I
his
think Mr.
style.
Minks is not about the physicality, it's not about how fast you can
Mm.
run. But Boston said, Mr. Miggs, you sound like you are ready for the U20 assistant. Would you take such job if offered? Of
Yes,
course. Why not?
definitely. Me think honestly, me think I'm competent. Me think me understand football.
If you tell him, say, I think I can carry a team to World Cup.
What you mean?
Well, on, you put this in it. Once given the time
The proper timing. It
and
can't be no
given,
two
yeah,
1 month.
once given the proper time and also given the freedom to select the players you
Who you
want,
want? Now with them want
the
use.
freedom to select the players who you want. So that is important as well. Maybe nobody give me crew me attack, so you know. But the truth, you understand what I mean?
Bridget, you see Jamaica physically. Um, we're not speaking about most recent teams. I'm just saying this general. Physically, and when we talk about physically, we talk about size and physical ability. If we can run up and down on the field,
Mm.
I think that is not an issue. The issue with Jamaica football is the technical ability as well as the footballing IQ. So you need to have focus on that. Even when you play, many times the players are using the wrong technique and the coach. They're not highlighting these things. I remember doing a coaching course few years ago before me do the sea license. They had level one and level two, and we do that. And a discussion come into the argument that you must allow the game to teach the players. So me say suppose the players them are the foolishness and them now recognize the foolishness. You know, some people, there's something tell me, say they must know them, they will figure it out.
That's
Me
madness.
say that a madness, Virgin. Because if they not figure it out, Jamaica football would have been far ahead by now. Because everybody would have figured it out. So Whether you believe it, yes or no, and see persons within the football environment believe that getting players to play, they will figure it out. But I know so it go. You have to help them figure it out. Is they not go figure
We
it
feel like
out.
them tell that because they more have to have a age over
Well,
you.
well, that may work out from the statement was their madness. But
Brother, we that teach
madness you
within
tell.
education, so okay, we know how youngsters learn or people learn. Everybody learn different, not true me.
Uh-huh.
And everybody have different characteristics or different quality in the game of football. And when you have a player who can slow down the game and just look like him alone there on the field and play, not true. And you can't take him ball.
Yeah,
You have players who use physicality, right? You have players who are robust and just strong and lick it down differently.
straight.
So you have different players, right? But each of them learn different. And you have to find a way to teach them how to tap into a different side of the game.
No. So I bring you in the scenario, but not being for cut you. So I bring you in the scenario. So say me teaching a child math. I'm gonna give the child a question and the child get it wrong. What should I do? Just mark it wrong and give him back, make him go figure it out?
Mhm.
Or should I correct him, then allow him or her to go and do
Correct him and
it?
allow him.
So the same principle you're supposed to apply to the football.
Right.
Somebody had do something wrong, you have to correct it.
But Mr. Meeks, what? All right. If the coaches don't know what to correct on the field because of one, lack of evaluation, two, lack of technology, yeah, or fixing the issue will be fixed in the football training session because the training session, means that's where everything's supposed to be fixing on a match day, Virgin.
Yeah. That, that's why I always tell people say any coach will say have to tell the players what to do in everything. You can see say no preparation was done because once you take a team through a preseason, you should create scenarios so the players are not saying that the players will be able to solve everything,
Mm.
but you not supposed to tell them to do everything. Sometimes they will on the field and they start do things and you say, yes, brilliant.
Mm.
In your mind, because they start understand and they start solve. That is what coaching is about. Coaching is not about when match day come, you have to tell them to do everything. That is madness.
So, all right, do I Spencer and all the persons on the stream
Let
right
me
now,
know. Huh?
right? Mr. Meeks gonna come back and give you a players that if is the under 20 coach, players with a certain quality that he will look for in his team. So he's going to tell and he's going to tell you, good day, good night, Crystal. Are you doing Talawa TV? You're live on Unseen
Good
Sports TV.
evening. How are you?
It is
Good
good
day
evening
to
where you
your
are.
co-host as well. And what time is it? It's 3:35 a.m.
Wow, wow. So you don't have work in the morning?
I'm a night owl. It's nothing that I'm proud of. Like since my uni days, I've just never been able to have a regular sleeping pattern. So yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah, so here we're talking about JPL Match Week 4. Um, we just finished talking about the U20 players dominating. We're looking at the most attractive team now. That's the next one. That's the next topic. Then we'll look at the match result. And then the last one we're going to look at is, no, the second to last one we're going to look at is big money, no money. I know that one is engaging to you. You want to know what we mean about that one. Then the last one we're going to put out the team of the week, right? And then we'll finish off the
Okay.
show. So we're at we were talking about the under 20 team. So Mr. Meeks is going to, you know, tell them a little bit about his style, the players that he would have want in his under 20 team from defenders to attackers.
All right.
Okay.
From a goalkeeper,
Mm-hmm.
definitely you know the basic. Him can deal with the crosses. Him can command the area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I want a keeper who can play with the football at his feet.
Correct.
Because at certain phases of the game, I would want the goalkeeper to be a part of the build-up play, not just a goalkeeper who just stops shots.
Right.
So that is important for me. My center halves, I like my center half to be balanced,
Mm-hmm.
not too aggressive, I like centre halves who can read the game,
Mm-hmm.
so they intercept more than how they tackle, so that my team don't really give up no dangerous set plays,
Yes.
as well as my centre half who can pick the ball up and drive into the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have a centre half who can become a midfielder at different phases, that would be my ideal set of persons.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you will need a little physicality in terms of crosses and long balls, so you want those persons to be able to deal with that. For my fullbacks,
Mm-hmm.
I want my fullbacks to be quick, um, physical
Mm-hmm.
in terms of be able to up and down, read the game properly, and very good on coming inside and can kick it from 30 yards, 35 yards,
Yeah.
that type of thing. For my midfielders, I
Defensive midfield first.
for my
That's important.
defensive,
You need to talk about that,
you see
I
my
need to talk about
defensive midfield,
defense.
my defensive midfielder is not a person who just breaks up play, brother.
That's
That's
it.
a part-time job, but he must can play too. When we have the ball, he must can make the transition to bring the team forward. He can't just dip on the field.
Because football
If
don't
he
play
come up,
one way.
yeah, it can't work.
Defend
He just a
alone.
defend. No, it can't work.
Mm-mm.
Can't work so.
Mm-hmm.
And those persons must be very good kickers at the ball.
True.
So when you come up into the final third,
Mm-hmm.
at the edge of the circle, from anywhere out there, so if given the space, them supposed to be able can thump that ball properly. You know, my number 10, I like skilled players.
Mm-hmm.
I like players with ability who have good ability with one-on-one. I like that speed, kicking ability, can dribble with the ball and just kick on the go. You know, to stop just that is what I like. My wingers, you would know that I like to play with wingers, and my wingers must be fast,
Skill.
must be skilled, and must have good stamina. They will at you 24/7, and out of position, they are smart enough to can press. As well as my striker. My striker, I tend to like a striker in between, not too small, not too big, but one who can hold the ball as well as run and dribble and kick that. That's it typically a nutshell as to what I like.
All right. Krista, what do you think about his criteria, but criteria of players that he would like? If he gets the job to coach under 20, that how far I think those players will go and so on.
Sorry, repeat the question for me again,
All right. So
please.
Mr. Meeks just finished talked about the players that he
Mm-hmm.
would like to have if he was the under 20 coach, right? So he was looking for players, a goalkeeper that can use the ball at his feet very well, a wing back who, can drive forward the ball as well, kick the ball pretty well, good defensively, and so on. Defensive midfielder who don't only break up tackles, but also can join the attack and kick the ball very well, and bring the team forward.
I think I couldn't hear much of what he was saying. I think it's because of the way that the call is connected. Because I could
Okay.
hear him when I'm watching it like on my TV, but just not
Okay.
on the call. But summarizing what you said, I think he's probably and I can't speak for himself, but I think he's probably hoping by based on what you said, it seems like he just wants to strip it all back and go back to basics. And I think that's probably a good foundation to start off with if you're talking about wanting a succession plan. I
Right.
think it's a systematic issue with us on the men's side of the program, and to an extent with the underage, the younger reggae girls as well.
True, true, true.
In yeah, in terms of the foundation being missing, like oftentimes we see a lot of like quote unquote schoolboy error. So like the younger players not learning, not knowing how to implement or see through the basics of how to play football. Um, and that's probably to no fault of their own because they are young, they are inexperienced. There's much for them to learn. So in all essence, it goes back to coaching and what is being taught and what's not being taught. But I think that's a interesting um, formula to work with because it's what you see in modern football now. Like In particularly if you watch like Premier League football, that's pretty much how the game is played. Everyone nowadays want a goalkeepers that can play with both feet. In terms of your centre back, or not just your centre back, just broadly speaking, people want players in their team who are like utility players, versatile players. So if and when the inevitable happens in terms of those unexpected injuries, you can have a player that could almost fit in like a missing puzzle. I think Arsenal are probably one of the best examples now in terms of having those versatile players, particularly in their line of defense, where centre back and fullbacks are interchangeable. So I think that's probably the idea that your co-host was alluding to, but again, I couldn't hear him clearly. But I
Yes.
think based on what you said, that's perhaps what he had in mind.
Perfect. 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 Dwight Spain says, what about intelligence and decision making of our U20 players? Samir?
Questionable.
Intelli-
I don't think their
um,
decision making is good.
I think in fairness to them, we have to like remind ourselves that they are young, and intelligence, that I think to an extent that comes with experience. I think we have a lot of experienced age players who lack intelligence, that the ball knowledge just clearly isn't there. And again, I think a lot of that comes back to, yes, you can take ownership and accountability as the player, but I think much of that is what you're taught at grassroots level and so on. So I think a lot of it, as with any other job, is it comes from either being taught by coaches, managers, or being self-taught. I think in terms of how one chooses to maximize their potential with their intelligence, that is something that you can only identify that at times with the best of the best. So, like the greatest of athletes, you can clearly see the intelligence in them because they spend a lot of time away from the football field working on themselves and fine tuning themselves. And if our young players, maybe as much as they want to do that, they probably don't have the right environment and tools to go off and fine tune themselves. So I think the criticism, as constructive as it might be or may be, I think it has to be a realistic criticism, a realistic, constructive criticism pertaining to what we're asking of them when it comes to, intelligence and so on.
Well said. Well said. Boss Thomas says, Mr. Meeks, is it fair to say the coaching course offered by the JFF are better equipping the coaches to educate the youngsters?
Yeah, because the sea license coaches is a grassroots program, because one of the main emphasis is that they teach you to just focus on individuals as well as individual objectives. You don't try to overbear the players, and it's all about just that fundamental development. Now you're going to the B license. The B license is above the grassroots now, and then the A license will be above that.
Somebody saying Coach Meeks has used the word physical at least 5 times and yet to use the term intelligent. Did say individual skill once.
Now, when I was using the term physical, I was remember said persons use the term physical in terms of aggression as well as physical, where you can run up and down.
Mm,
Eh?
mm.
So
So
that is
physical in terms of aggression are,
as well as ability to run up and down.
so what about intelligence and decision making?
Intelligence are the fundamental basics of football.
They want to hear that.
If you not have that intelligence, you just not go good
No,
in the
because
present.
here are the problem is. You see, every time coach talk like some coaches come on. You remember the last time the under 17 team go to poor with
Mm,
Marion Garden?
mm.
These players work hard,
But
physical. We had the press conference. So people don't want to hear that
but hold on.
more than so. You have to,
Well, brother,
you
you
understand?
see, working hard is not as effective as working smart.
No, but what you know Jamaican talk. The man them said the man Crystal, the under 17 team press
Mm-hmm.
conference with the coach. Coach him and say, boy,
Yeah,
this man is versatile and he work hard. You see?
yeah.
Yeah. People don't want to hear about intelligence and decision making. Less you can say, physical can move, can is fast and you know, yeah, but yeah, make it sound like I just physical run up and down business. That's what the people want to move away from right now. Yeah, that's that. People never beat Meeks. Mr. Meeks, is there any coach in the JPL this season using their wing backs inverted midfielder? Last season, them they use Mumpers, they use Makala.
Yeah.
Is that
And
inverted?
that alone, me say, me not seen any team do that. Mount Pleasant alone, it was Makala last year that way.
Jamaica U20 team was physically better than Cuba, but Cuba U20 played better cohesively and intelligent. Straight.
Hey, that Jamaica under 20 team just never ready. Them just never ready whatsoever.
All right, Krista, have anything to say before you leave?
Um, who's the best team in the JPL at the moment?
Well, Cavalier, they're on 10 points, playing two leagues. And fun fact, this is the fun fact. They have the most U20 players playing in the league. 19? 19 U20 players playing in the league. And they're on the top of the table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of Cavalier, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm definitely aware of Cavalier. I don't know why, but I like them. I do like. No, honestly, I
The only
proper like
person
them.
don't like them is Mr. Meeks beside me right here.
Really, I've been
They must
liking
spread
them for
propaganda.
a
No,
few
nobody
years, to
listen
be
to him.
honest. You know,
He,
when
he
they
loves
ended
Mount Pleasant. I
their
have a video, can send it to you.
I think if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2 years back now or more, they ended like a 40-year, 30 plus or 40-year trophy drought, if I'm
Mm,
not mistaken.
yes.
And yeah, so I like that storyline there, when they ended their trophy drought. And I think it's pretty much been since then, since I've liked them. And yeah, I like that particular jersey that they played in that season as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do like Cavaliers.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I think as I said, I can't really chime in much because you watch the league, whereas I don't, for a number of reasons, accessibility being one of them. So I'm just gonna sit back and listen to the both of you until I eventually drift off for the night. So thank you for inviting me on, although it was relatively short. It's just
Yes.
due to timing. It's almost 4 a.m.
And I'm going to
But
return the
thank
favor
you.
to and come on to learn about the girls' football more.
Please do. I would definitely welcome you over.
And come,
It
come.
doesn't have to be about the girls, it could be about the boys as well.
Yes.
But whatever you're comfortable with, I'll definitely appreciate that.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. You too. Yeah. Good evening or good night, I should say, to
Yeah.
you and your co-hosts and the guys in the comment section.
All right, take care. Thanks.
Dream safe, yeah? Yeah, dream safe. All right. So, Dwight Spencer exactly on scene. Me know me right. Me know me right. The people don't want to hear about run up and down football. I was run up and down. It's a run up and down. Because the run up and down football meets and even Cavaliers, did it last season. Them go against Cincinnati and was battered. We were battered by
So
Cincinnati.
why is it when I tell you so that type of football is a
No, no,
problem?
no, no.
You
Stop trying to win the
talk about me
argument now,
not
Mr.
get
Meeks.
this and
You are
you get
trying
that.
to win the argument. No, we don't know, man. We're not win the
I
argument.
know
We are talking the
you're
truth now.
propagandist,
You hear this,
Virgin.
man?
Man can spread a propaganda. Me blows and spread. Afraid of you, Virgin. Afraid of you. You just seek the moment to spread propaganda. All right, Ansi, which team you think is the most attractive? And when we talk about attractive, we talk about the playing style.
Well, so far, Mr. Meeks, Mr. Meeks, me not see any team that is complete for the whole. It's about 80 or 85 minutes. I think 60 to 70 minutes more be Mount Pleasant don't really play anybody yet to say that really gonna give them a trouble in it.
Mount Pleasant not attractive.
Yeah, they're not
Every time
attractive.
Mount Pleasant go past the once them pass the build up phase and go up there in the middle third, I go
Even
chaos.
defensively too, they're not attractive.
Chaos,
There are
Virgin.
two defenders
Chaos.
who are
Erratic and
prone to get caught or make errors
mistake.
in the back line.
I don't understand how
Even Cummins don't look himself again.
they never put him out wide or put him on the bench, Virgin.
Dyer,
The man look
erratic.
like a say I think the best person to put on the center of is the captain.
Sule Makala.
Sula Makala.
I'm
And
not going to look on
if
this.
I was coaching Mount Pleasant and I have that same squad, as Sula Makala and Mings, me I put in at the center.
But I just Ming to play.
That I two man me I put
Ming
in
made the
there. So.
national team based on the centre back
You
position.
see, me said this already
I
on
don't
line
know
and
why them
on this
have Ming out
program and
wide.
people. You see, Dyer have too much potential for your play so careless.
Just a running and charge
Just
up
a
in the
run
people.
and charge up in the people. What kind and a 3 year now you play a big league at Mount Pleasant.
You know, so the mindset that goes.
And the mindset, Virgin, and the coach need to take a stand and say, Virgin, we're not tolerating this anymore. Some want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This and this. And you take him to. If him can't do it, go sit down, Virgin. We have to move on past this hooliganism with football, Virgin. I don't know still. My difference is, I like man to play football. I don't like the run up and down and kick down. I must say that man caused the problem. Both the two player right now, Cummins and Dyer. Last year, then could have played in the finals. Huh?
If you ask me, Mr. Mix, the
Virgin.
most attracting football right now, Cavaliers and Moby.
I'm with that squeeze on it too.
No, I need to give me problem, Bridget. I need to have problem in attacking territory.
On it that create
I need
some
to have I need to
opportunities
have
and I
problem.
break it down.
Airborne disappoint me.
Our boy go play right back.
Airborne
I
disappoint me.
come from deep.
Him do this.
Come from
This game him
deep.
get it right. The next game him get it wrong. This game him get it right.
You
Next game get it wrong.
at your head
The coach get it wrong sometimes with team tactics. It's just all over the place.
Our boy, if I am playing with a player like our boy, I don't think our boy should play no way. Our boy come from way back. When
You know?
nobody now pick him up, so
The,
when
the,
he
the,
must
the,
slide come
no,
up.
no, it's like the wingers them in another game versus Mobile. Them winded are them the amount of games where them play, but there are other players on the bench. Why not give Colin when the Mona player a chance to play? Who did well in the CFU Cup? I know him just drop off. So he was one of the players that really stepped up. Forgot the way him name, you know. Colanda Brown or something like that. Way more name. You understand me?
Hmm.
Him not get the game. What's the reason? Arnett Garden can do way better, Mr. Means. Way better. Way better in the final third. Them just rushing the play, giving away the ball in transition, not making the right pass. Them poor in terms of the decision making. I will need to do a video and post it up so the people can see say we not just come talk.
Yeah,
We are going to look on it and we're going to post it up. Yeah, because they do better. Because they can do better. Them have the right system in terms of how they want to play, but them just not get it right. Even the coach from Mobile say, yo, them boy can play now. So you know what? To be smart,
yeah,
you go lock chat. Not really lock chat, you lock the channel lamp on him. And because them want to play fast every time, them not understand say, hey, let us try to pull them out now. And then go.
What you know, Ansi?
The players are not smart, you know.
You see, when you have a team where lock shop or quote unquote, you need to create. That is why you need skill players because you need to create isolations, one on ones. Now, if you can create this one on one, I cannot understand how is it that some of these coaches say them a big coach and somebody lock shop so they have 5 round at the back and 4 in the middle and 1 up top. And when me look, you done 1-0 and 3 and 4 man still a mark 1 man. And you hope that the other 4 or 5 man to break down the other 9. What that? Eh?
Madness.
I mean I say, Bridget, you know make no changes where the man them change them position. So a man who play top link can slide as a second striker. One of the D-link slide back as a top link. Not sure. The number 8. And one of the center of or even the fullback slide back in the middle of the field and become a midfielder. And you keep that thing there and you start put most of them play.
So let me say something to you, Mr. Mins. What are some of the recommendation you'd give Arnett Guard now to work on? You know, especially teams who have good defensive structure that can, sit back and allow you to come at them, where there's not a lot of space in. What are some of the topics the coach can work on to get his attacking players to overcome this default that they have?
All right. One thing I think they need to work on is overloading. They have to start learn. Okay, we're going to overload this zone. Once we overload the zone and we get the ball here, we're supposed to know exactly what will happen. The team what we're playing against must stop us. So, so I am going to drag the team one side, but the objective is that I want them to come because I'm not going to attack. I'm just giving them the version that I'm going here, but I'm not really going here. Once them come across, we get the ball over to the other side or through the middle and we go direct. Make them stop us. Yeah? Make them stop us. But don't allow a team to just move from side to side and you just no. So I don't think Arnett gonna understand the concept of overloading. Two versus one or three versus two. And you get the man advantage and get behind. Them not up that.
And I don't think they understand the importance of the different zones in the attacking third, Mr. Mix.
Yes,
Just the
the
half
wide space, the
space,
half
the
space.
goaling zone.
Yeah,
They don't understand
you
what
see,
the players don't understand. And maybe the training is not there or the teaching.
you see that finer part of the whole thing.
So it all comes down to intelligence, you
The
know.
finer part of the whole thing. The finer part of the whole thing is missing. Arnett Garner look like a team that is being taught the basic. So they understand the basic, but the finer details to outsmart somebody is not there.
Sometimes you have to make a 5 pass one place and then quickly shift it
Boom, one side.
because the space open up over
Once you
there.
get the ball, and the next issue, what Arnett Garner needs to do in training is that the individuals they need to make them become more decisive. So when they get the ball, they're supposed to be able to recognize a one-on-one situation and know say once me get the ball in a one-on-one situation, me I go do I run the ball at him and try to take a quick shot or whatever. It's too many times you see them get the ball and it's a one-on-one or and them slow, them just allow the team to set up back. I mean I say
Oh, and I
what
that though.
what madness is this?
I a lot.
Huh?
I a lot.
And it did it the last one.
Which match?
The last match, they
Maybe,
get
yeah.
some opportunity when them for just drive and make the man them stop them, then slow it down.
You don't see that.
You know who come
Let's
onto
them
the
a drive
field?
and kick away ball.
You know who come onto the field and they start drive?
Oh.
Marlon Ali.
Yeah, man, Allen, yeah.
He, when
I
he
go
come up on
direct
the field, he start go direct.
and I give them
But
option.
then
option.
sometimes he might go direct when he know he go direct.
Yeah, but he might
Because
go
him a
direct.
double
He might go
team him.
direct, and the coach and the player them find out that hey, we're gonna reach the level yet we were supposed to reach. So let us lock it now. The coach smart, you know. Him say his coach smart, you know, and him say it's good because the player them react to the training. So, you know, them actually learning and doing what they're supposed to do. Maybe it's gonna be a team hard to beat, you know, defensively.
Brother, Arnett Gardner has such potential. Arnett Gardner need for just. Uh, by the way, Arnett Gardner financial structure. The players then still work or they just focus on
I
football.
think yeah, last time I interviewed James Thomas, it don't work. Let's play.
So that means that even one of my biggest concerns is how the team them train. I don't think the way we train is right. I don't think that is right. Morning, in the morning, you train 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and then you go in the evening.
You have to understand the dynamics of Jamaica
Me
mix.
not
The
think
coach is
that's safe to
alone.
grow.
The coach is alone, Mr. Mix. Even Mount Pleasant now, it's going to be difficult for them to really turn to that because coach high school. You know, both coaches and then coaches are all over the place now and they're doing different jobs. So who is going to be there with them through the day? Both.
But
These are difficult. It's difficult right now. And I think Mount Pleasant can do it. I think Cavaliers can do it. I think Arnett Gardens can do it. Right?
Mobile.
Mobile can do it as well, where players come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? There's a structured program go right back till 3 o'clock. I'm not saying that you're going to work out for the whole hours, but you're going to be rest period. There are going to be times where you're going to do your individual stuff and so on. These are things that when put in one now on the football field, you're gonna see the outcome. You're gonna understand, this little minute thing when we work on a while ago in the games room with the scanning machine over my head. They have the local game now, the scanning. You have to scan and call is up there, and you know the game and you win. These are the things that the young 7, 16, 15 year olds are doing in England or in Europe. So when them go on the field, Mr. Mix, you can't run in on them. You run in, you get dismissed because they must
You
see you from
hear
a
what
mile.
Dwight Spencer say? Most professional team train in the morning and then rest in the evening. Yeah, because they have an extensive training. When they come in the morning, they not leave. If they come 7 o'clock, they not leave by 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I want the people to understand what I say. Like I have to explain it more, Mr. Mix.
Alright,
Go ahead.
we're gonna make a video on it. One training, one typical training session. How it feel look as a professional team.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it.
We have to go do that. One
I'm gonna put the
typical
hours,
training.
I'll put the resting night and
The
everything so
rest,
they
the
can.
time, the
Yeah,
recovery,
the
everything.
food, everything.
Everything about so you see what we're talking about. How you have to train. Mobile United started fourth TT ball last night. Number one, number three, number four, number 15. That's so much more. Yo, enough Trinidadian down in our league, down in Jamaica.
Asian to and St. Lucian.
Me not see no Asian.
Yeah, man, something of Asian.
Mount Pleasant have one,
Mm,
so two, three,
yeah,
three Asian.
yeah.
Um, Cavaliers have one Trinidadian and one Saint. Where the Stein come from?
Antigua and Suriname,
So,
Surinamese player.
sitting there have one Guyanese.
Yeah.
Um, German team. What their name was? Mullines.
Oh, one from Diego. Usually
And
go Diego.
he used to go jail.
Mm.
The Guyanese. The center half.
Yeah, but something of Trinidad player too, Veer. Them have
Yeah,
Guyanese too.
Vera one Trinidad. But me not think that striker that
And him alone like Trinidad player, Wooling.
they deemed.
Yeah, yeah. Good player to in my opinion. Very technical. Very technical.
Who is a overseas player?
Yeah, man, Asian ball, man, him create a goal, see it? Man, come on, man, create something, Brazil. There are about 20 to 30 foreign players currently in the JPL. Yeah, that improved the JPL big time, the whole Caribbean will go to here how my boy they are play, you
Mm.
know? Don't go in have a guy in his ball tomorrow.
I
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
with JPL and miss out based on TV, right? Because they're
I
supposed to
think
start
in
a
terms of
sell.
monetizing mix,
They're supposed to
I
sell
think them
them
now
in.
really do the right work, like go overseas, go talk to people and talk to them people and find a partnership and you know,
Yeah.
do something. The clubs them as well, them nah put in the work like how we need to put in the work to make money differently from and stop depending on the JPL, for pay the players them and so on. As we say now, Mr. Mix, that's gonna be the difference between the new club them that are coming in. If them can manage to play them play and keep them happy for the whole season. We know Mr. Cash don't have Moby, don't have Clarendon have no problem because him having money, not sure.
Yeah. We need
Yeah.
to just run through
Match result now.
the result.
So match result, Mullines 4, Shopton Maroons
Zero.
0. They need the goal scorers. Give them goal scorers, Mr. Mix. Hmm? Goal scorers J Brown, um, M Graham. Graham scored 2 goals and T Andrews in the 85 minutes. Yeah, basically that stats in the game saying that Mullines had the better share in terms of goal, shots on target. Um, yeah, so basically in that department, Mullines was better, scoring 4 from 5 shots on goal.
A good
4 from 5
percentage.
is a good percent. Yeah, let's move on now. Next game, we're looking at Mr. Meek's favorite team, Ambulance,
You boy, you can spread propaganda, sir. Jesus.
versus all of you. uh, we're looking at goal scorer Clennan. And Okosa Chung again, Mr. Meeks, finding form back at his old club.
Mm.
Okosa Chung looking good. Um, there, Clennan scoring a good goal as well. But it looked like if Umblind play Everett will them carry that game with them. People saw what go on when they move and come around. Oh, when I get the game
That's
Jackson.
that's what I'm saying.
We don't, yeah, because more I forgot couldn't not go to town. Be a
Mm.
town me have to go watch match. So yeah, shots 6 to 7 shots on goal. One. Jesus Christ. Umberland have one shots on goal and scored the one shot, people. Lucky team, Joe.
This how much I know was a surprise, brother. Um, Portmore and
Portmore
Weir.
and Veer. I don't know why you're surprised. Why you're surprised?
We never expect Portmore to win.
From
So
a go and look on the field, Mr. Mix, Kyle Butler is not ready as yet. He has the potential. If you look at it when he play and so, yeah, when he's fit, he's not fit now. I think him should come on, not start. I think there are other players there who we think could have done more, much better. You know, a lot of these coaches are persons coming to the Premier League. They feel like it is going to be that easy to them. It's easy to them when they get the players to come in, but you can't really look at it like that, mix, because points not gain is points lost. Points not gain is points lost. You can't get back them points again, not true.
true. Yeah.
So try your best in every game to get something positive, and that is what Umberland is doing still. But at the end of the day, it can spin to where they start to win games, and it can spin to where they lose games. But I think their setup against Portmore was very wrong. The players they started, in terms of physical fitness, Portmore was not dominant, and so on. In the attacking third, Portmore was better. Veer in the attacking third was left wanted, in my opinion. A lot of work.
But Portmore scoring a goal in the extra time.
Yeah, even Portmore score a goal in the extra time. Henry.
Daxley, I think Daxley is.
Henry.
No, Henry.
Mm.
Henry, yeah.
Poor defending too as well, man.
So then one Tony
Yeah, poor defending.
comfortable.
And some of the players that are there long time ago, them. I don't know.
You know that both teams have two shots on goal, and Portmore score two.
Yeah. Like the younger players of VR mix, they are the ones that carry the team right now. The Denzel, the Rabino Garden, those players are doing very well. Older
Let's see
players,
what they have at Waterhouse. I think what me no know. Me expect more from Waterhouse.
Waterhouse to me.
Them win. Me expect more. Waterhouse team did it too long now. Same coaching, same set of players. Them add-on players to them. Me expect more from Waterhouse. Waterhouse start the season slow. It's like every year the same thing them do.
Yeah, Bygrave scoring 39 minutes,
Yeah, by
finding back form, 2 goals now in the Premier League.
yeah, by get it right.
First year work for the bad. Total shots 14 to 8, 5 on target for Tivoli, 4 to Waterhouse. Walata Kana go to Waterhouse as well. Red card 0-0, offside 1-1. Skip next game. Cavaliers don't be holding. So means this is the 4-1 game. Shani Russell from Farmer from Dinty scored for Dumbo in the 5th minute early. Out. Then Stein, 31st. Then Ainsworth, the man of the match, 44. Jamar Calvin continued to scored Antigua, and I think Jamaica should have captured this player and have him as a national cap player, in my opinion. Wilberforce, the 17-year-old, we'll talk about the under 20 players who are dominating Mr. Meeks in the 88th minute. Looking forward for this to see this player dominating in the JPL. Yeah, 15 shots for Dumbo and 20 shots for Cavaliers. Shots on target 9 and them score 4. Not a bad ratio. Check it out. What percentage that?
Almost 50%.
Almost 50% people. Almost 50%.
45.
45. A lot of corners go to Cavaliers. Yellow cards 2 for them bowling. Offside 1 apiece. Let's move on now.
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant blanked Racing 4 goes to 0. They have Campbell in the 46, Daniel Green in the 72, Shandy James 86. Yeah.
And the academy player.
And they said the Mount Pleasant Football Academy 23. Oh, they don't know the name of that player. What's this? That's madness. Why not have it? Oh, I don't understand that. Come on, JPL. You need to do better in the environment. Shots on goal, Mr. Mix. Total
15.
shots 15, shots on goal 4. That's poor.
15 shots on goal for Mount Pleasant, 3 for Racing.
No, total shots is 15. Shots on goal is 4.
Four, score four.
Yeah. But you add it, when you take it out still, the shot, the one that they missed, though.
There's no difference in Montez and Cavaliers. Cavaliers scored 20 shots at goal and only four scores. So why is Montez an issue? Yeah, yeah.
Some of the shot down them kick mix.
Ah!
Remember me see the game with Mount Pleasant, and I laugh. Watching the game with Mount Pleasant, we see the woeful shots.
Yeah.
I will never see.
These are the most entertaining match of the week.
Man, I
And
laugh.
this week, Mobia
The
and
most entertaining match, people. Mobile. On it. You were on that one there off.
you know,
Talk.
no, you just done nothing
That man
about.
and you are entertaining. People don't want to hear what you have to say about the one.
I think this match was good. I think Mobi should have played a lot more direct at times in the game when Arnett was coming at them. I think they should have made a bold decision and keep their strikers up there and get the goal and kill the game. But it went right to the end, and it was exciting. It is exciting, and a games like that will draw fans out, Bridget.
I tell you, excited
Yeah,
that the coach get pushed down.
yeah, hot, but
Match at.
but
Who scored the
nevertheless,
goal?
uh, Owen Garden,
Which minute of the game?
39 minutes of the game.
Any stats that we can look at?
Yeah, man. So, in general, we had four shots, total shots for Mobi and nine for Arnett Garden. 1-1 a piece on target, but Montego Bay was able to get the most important one in the back of the net, and it ended the 1-0. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, three more points in the bag for Mobi.
Maybe it's not at the level yet that they want to be. So, but the coach understand how to grind result. Understand me and use his strength. Right, Mr. Mings? The coach understand what to
I
do.
expect Mobi to be another mix when it comes to the last year they missed out on the top six.
I know them are the well in the first part of the
And
season.
they might try to ensure so when it comes to the business end they are there because Montego Bay is one of the big teams financially.
Not only financially, but them a play ball.
Yeah, but when you talk about financial aspect now, you want the big teams and believe that they should be there. So we can go and look on the big money, no money.
Big money, no money.
Yeah.
What do we mean?
Mean that we have some teams with lots of money and not perform, not what thing.
That profile. So let's
Who that?
balance it out. Mount Pleasant,
Mount Pleasant, no one of them.
Cavaliers.
No, financially, Mount Pleasant and Cavaliers don't stand on the same job
Terms of money.
in terms of money. But in terms of football, it's the other way around. Mount Pleasant don't stand nowhere close to Cavaliers. And Mount Pleasant is the team with the money. Now, unseen, anywhere you're going at the world, when a team have money, the team generally translate to the field. Mount Pleasant, it just don't translate to the field. Is it a recruiting system? Is it a poor system that they don't have youngsters coming through to guide, bring on their philosophy? What
I
is
think the
Mount
mindset
Pleasant
I think
philosophy?
they don't have the mindset of selling players. That's the difference. Speed in it to make money. I think they already have their money and they're not looking on making big money. In my opinion, that's how I look at it because they are losing in terms of profit. They're investing, but they are losing big time, in my opinion.
Them need to start. Is it mentality? Mentality is a hell of a thing. I don't think Mount Pleasant demand that mentality from the players. If you look at Manchester United, and Manchester United few years ago mentality was far different from what it is now. Once you go to Manchester United back then, you just believe say you're a winner. Real Madrid, once you go to Real Madrid, you just feel say you're going to win.
Mhm.
Eh? No, that's how money and clout give you. Now, when you look at Mount Pleasant play, Mount Pleasant just look unsure. Mount Pleasant just look like the rest of the team them, like everybody they on the same playing field. and in terms of the whole structure. And that is not true and seen. Mount Pleasant have it better than a lot of teams. And they need to play brave and bold and smart. And
What will make them cut above the rest? If they are training same way like how everybody train in the Premier League.
I think I think for me, I think
There's nothing
I
different.
think based on what I believe, based on observation, I don't have any information out of Mount Pleasant who will give me any little 411. I'm
Hmm.
just looking based on what I see. I think there's many things that Mount Pleasant can do differently. One, Mount Pleasant needs to look at their academy and recognize that a lot of the players that they're going to take from other clubs going to come with similar problems like their academy players. And they need to recognize that the academy players should not have these issues because they are there day in, day out, going through coaching day in, day out. So I think the academy program need to be restructured, right?
Right.
Two, I think Mount Pleasant training regime needs to be different. I don't think that you should be a team that pays your players pretty well and yet still your preparation for the season is of the same volume of work like the other teams. When you remember that you have some team, maybe some players still a do little hustling on the side to make ends meet. That's so.
Mm-hmm.
But then those players can come compete against you because your preparation is basically like theirs. It's crazy. I think Mount Pleasant should have gone further, and Mount Pleasant should ensure that their players starts to eat a particular way. Then diet. Eh? Look on the center half. Him look big and heavy. Eh? You know look big and heavy.
Yeah.
I mean I say, what is this? And thirdly, fourthly,
Cummins man look
Cummins. The man just look heavy virgin man.
when they
The
put
man
on
not
weight,
ready for the season.
can't run again.
The man not ready. The man physically not ready. And he make it look like he don't know how to play football. But we know that not true because last year he look much sharper than how he
Like
look.
him could have make it to the national team.
Yeah, what gone wrong? In less than 2 months, him gone way back down there. So. You see all the pre-season, half a season thing, Mumpers and even structure anything. You have some ball I go play so like a corner league this and can. What is that?
Stats don't prove this doing a sports on the ball.
Hmm?
Stats don't prove this in the JPL. They want to Campbell is the best winger in the JPL. It don't stats don't prove it. Stats not prove that.
I won't get that.
I don't know because
They want to
the
become the
run
best
man, the
there.
running
Just
when
a
you
run down the
run
flank
past
and a
people.
run and a
Yeah.
do master. Do master.
Mark, you know, run down the flank and thing is good. But
The
the
final
final
product,
pass,
you know good.
decision making, chose us.
So now,
So here we go.
right now, Montego Bay or Mount Pleasant, Montego Bay, those are the two big money teams in the league. You agree or disagree?
Yeah, man, see them out so.
Yeah?
I'll put it up.
So you say top five, Mount Pleasant, Mobile, Veer, Arnett. Yeah?
You're bigger as a mix.
Yeah? Financially, JPL, top five, Mount Pleasant, Mobile, United, Veer, Phoenix, and Arnett.
Mm-hmm.
Not top five. I four that one, two, three, four. I four that. I must have Veer, Phoenix, are one team, you know.
Mm-hmm. But having money, you know. Eddie going to big up yourself when you go already. Mumpers and like a proper preseason.
Yeah, man.
Mumpers and like
Bad.
quality or something.
Bad,
Them just
bad,
look
bad, bad.
similar like everybody, like them, you know. Cavaliers look a cut above various team them in the league. Tell you
No,
that.
but hold on there and see. How is it that Montpellier? Me know say Montpellier and make a error. Them lose the coach, then start with something new, and that never work out. But how is it that Montpellier have a team which is preparing for the Caribbean Cup, Club Championship, but yet still physically them never prepare? Them not look like they need ready for it. Them just never prepared. And it's like the competition start before they're actually ready. And now them now play a league and them are try to catch up. So I'm saying, how you would deal with a situation like this? You just get the job now. You know you can't run them too. And you know say, based on how the JPL set up, you know say you can push it quickly because of one game per week, you know.
Which one?
The JPL, no one game per week.
So far.
Eh?
I'm soon start putting in the midweek.
So far, so then should I catch up? Then should I catch up fast and how them are going on? By when them are put in the midweek game, January.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, so that if by January come and them not physically in a
Who don't
condition,
bowling?
more pleasant. Something wrong.
Don't bowling me I worry about.
Why? Why?
Don't bowling look like them out head out the league. They must say Waka Atkinson. Atkinson midfielder, midfield my place still now. So, and see, name one winger that is better than Devante Campbell in the JPL. And don't say Owen Guard. I can't name you a winger, but I can name you a wing back who plays wing.
What wrong with Owen God?
Yeah?
Owen God now lead more game.
Yeah? Owen
Not
Guard now
looking.
play out wide.
But not the, what am I say because he's my old man. But he might perform better. Whether he's young or old, he might perform better.
Insert.
Hmm?
Insert better than Devante
Me
Campbell.
know, me know. Well,
Statistics proving that Insert is better than Devante
Devante Campbell just need some footballing IQ. You have to go work on him, game smartness. I just that he need. I'm sure no say if you start exposing to that level of coaching, he will improve. And he need to learn to use some aspect of his left foot. His left foot only catch him up, Reggie. Jesus Christ. Can't do nothing with it.
Look like Dwight Spence no only pass it now going away. Dwight Spence and easy, there are some administrative trust issues at Mount Pleasant that needs to be resolved. But that makes me up here though.
What trust issues, brother? Let me want hear.
Call Mr. Mix,
Me
okay,
want hear.
so we original mix, team of the week.
Yeah.
Team of the week, people. Tell me what you think. When name Aspidalips is a Trinidad mobile player, people. So I made a mistake and I put the Portmore sign on him. So I pinned it in the comment section saying that I made a mistake. So people, don't kill me on that, all right? Yeah. So the team of the week, people. Team of the week, and that's where we're gonna end the show after this. Team of the week. Now in goal we have Jay Wilson from um
What the-
Waterhouse. I think he had a wonderful game. A lot of shots came out at him. He stood up in the goal, especially that free kick that he saved from the Tivoli. Boom! And him fly and put it out from Fuller. Fuller had a wonderful game for Tivoli. Even Tivoli makes. Tivoli not look that good again. Something wrong.
Tivoli just a run.
Nothing else.
Tivoli just a
The
run.
creativity is not there.
Creativity not there. The goal scorer not there.
Mm-hmm.
Then still have
The goal score is there, so it's done. But
no man. But Mr. The goal scorer is not meaning somebody who is going to kick the ball in the goal. This year, last year is done. Can don't repeat that back. We have to watch. Don't look like
done.
no,
That's sad.
no. Him not look like him done. Him look like him still have it, but him need service. You get what I say? You can't have him a come too far away if you get fetch the ball.
Remember that little player that usually play for True Juice who played in the midfield?
Me
I think
never
his name
see
is Owell. A little brown.
Morrison.
Morrison name?
Morrison, yeah. The number 7.
He's skill man and he usually link up with Don a lot and score.
Me never see it. Me never see
You
him
remember
play.
him man, he usually play for True Juice and then he come and play for them last season. He played in the midfield. Top player. You say you like how he play?
Morrison, I name him.
Okay.
Me never see him play, yesterday.
But he's not I don't see him playing at all from season start. But the Tivoli have issues in terms of money. They don't really have money now.
Mm.
Yeah. I can't believe people in the money. Anyway, Trinam, right there in the center of the center back, center half. On the right side, we have Zachariah Wilkes. On the left side, we have Gadal Irving. It would be hard to leave out Ainsworth, who had a goal contribution, scored a goal and assist. So we had to resort to a back three, in my opinion. Had to resort to a back three. So Christopher Ainsworth had to be on the list. I see Gotcha really playing some good football, Mr. Meek. So I've got you there. Angling had a wonderful game in defensive midfield for Mount Pleasant. Had to give him a shot as well. Atkinson assisting 2 goals in the Mount Pleasant 4-0 win against 4-1 win against Dunbowling.
Hold on, before you go on, Anglin, I think the amount of time Anglin have played this Premier League, I think Anglin supposed to can manage the dealing on his own.
Mm.
Eh? If Anglin can manage the dealing on his own now, him just not good enough. Anglin past the little boy phase now, you know.
Yeah.
Remember I say Anglin used to play as a little boy. Now Anglin about 24. He reached so far. 24, that's all. 25, that's all.
Mm.
And you tell me say Anglin after playing him play about 3-4 seasons for on Harborview, right?
Mm.
And now you play. No man him supposed to can manage and stand up and dictate former national representative. One time he was in the national team
Mm.
based on him contribution at Harborview. So him supposed to reach the level where him supposed
What
to
think
can
about
play.
Gotcha?
Gochi may have questions about Gochi, not questions in relation to the last match, because I didn't watch it, but in question in relation to the games and what we normally see him play. I think him lose the ball too easily. I think him don't maneuver that midfield the way I think he ought to be at. And I just hope and pray say with in short order and just get it. You just get it. You know, the other day I watch a video, some clippings of Tyreek Maggie, and I said, Chano, the man just make football look smooth. At them the levels that I expect Gotchi today. When a man a run come to Gotchi, Gotchi no panic. Huh?
Mm.
Huh?
My point.
No panic and I give away ball. Me see how Gotchi a play and a ball pass to him and he make ball run past him and then he run it down all of a sudden. Him in a heated charging. Man are tackling. I mean, I say, what is this? Anyway, continue with the team.
Atkinson, Aspidalips,
How him come from?
Trinidad,
Which team in there?
Mobi,
Maybe our
Mobi. That's a mistake.
no.
So the right wing back is from Montego Bay, people, just a little here. All right.
Mm.
Up top we had Owen Gardner and Graham from Mullines scored 2 goals. You remember that player who played with Woolmans when they had Big 20?
Mm.
He was on the wing. He was one of them that created that goal against JC to score on
Oh,
JC.
remember Big 20? Yeah, where him there?
He was
He
supposed to
done with
stop playing for a
football?
long time. That man they can't manage to wait. I think football is if they want to stop long time, I mean. Eh?
You know who disappoint me too? Moline striker. The man can miss a goal as a virgin. Right.
Jason right, that miss a goal.
Jesus, please, the man can miss a goal. No, sir. No, sir, Jason Wright. If you do better, Bridget. If you do
But
better.
Graham people, me always I wonder where Graham there, you know, because him had a wonderful schoolboy at 2018 that we are talking about, I mean, 2017, sorry, 2017. I think the last time we see when them they have the bad keeper, woman. Remember them have a keeper?
What a keeper there?
Oh,
Jefferson. A Jefferson.
Jefferson seen him, yeah.
Mm. That
Then
boy.
Bassel and Jocumbo and them and Fletcher them and Bala.
Mm.
Oh, ball schoolboy football hot again. JC
What Jefferson
have
there?
to come good. Hmm?
What Jefferson?
No. JC have to come good mix. I think
Yeah.
the time the something I played, you know. The same Tyreek Maggie I played too.
Tyreek means silk, man. Silk.
Silky.
I no mean we spoil it, but me I look forward to see Tyreek in Thursday. I hope
Yeah.
they nobody bench him.
No, get no game it so easy, man. My coach love Latibody and love Casey Palmer. The man,
Jesus
that's the
Christ,
guy.
yeah, I go hot up my head, you know. Continue, come, you know.
He might get one 10 minutes at the most.
No, sir, but that Nicaragua we are playing, so the man them
uh,
can give the other man them we see what they have, brethren.
yeah, the man, I will play first match, Cuba.
Yeah.
And the man never make a change after I been so easy. Can't stay there. The man don't believe in that change so easy, brother.
Jaja. No, sir.
I don't believe in that changes.
So, Ancina, what you say now?
I'm going to just run through some
Oh,
questions. So,
quick news here. So, Hutchins to choose England.
when that?
Today, me here.
Palmer.
Here on some other platforms.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Don't believe that. You have to
The
see writing
person, the
first.
person even write, take off sitting up, what the article name?
Article or one of them sports
One of them
channels.
sports something article in there read. And Hutchinson decided saying the mother child that even though he know a lot of persons in front of him, but he think he can make it and all.
So, you know what I mean, brother?
So,
No in Jamaica, he even don't make it. And him decide to come, them grab him up.
well, why not? Because when you look at Cole Palmer and them are what, rough.
So, me ask you a question, me. So, Jamaica, second choice.
That is what we turn to, brother. But look, you know, at the under 20, it look like under 21, they look like they want to try to draw him in. For now, to try and cool him down. You know, and then you know, they want to throw one
Howard
pressure.
Morris. Yeah, me not see him Travis, me not see him Howard Morris. I think me I talk about him was the
Morris.
playmaker for me explain what I talk about for true. He was the play
Hmm?
he was the playmaker for whatever last season. Really good in the midfield, man. The man done play some good football. They don't have that player they look like a problem. Problem a starter now. Have that player. Let's run through some more comments, people, and then we'll close it off. We're gone almost 2 hours. So you know it go already. Nobody not contribute to the platform. One of move, so take it out on the pocket. Drop something on the board, man. $5, $3, something. Maggie gets better when he needs to compete for his starting position at the club. No replace, no complacency. Travis Pesso needs more match to broadcast, even for us to pay to watch them online. A true brother, a true sports on the ball. And then can use on a YouTube of them for video the game, you know, it's so easy. So easy, it's so easy.
You know, with strength. So people, oh God, you know, big up yourself and see.
Say to the people, them say, "Gan," and you properly say, we're going to close the show and come out
No,
of the
you are gonna do
studio.
that
No,
for them.
man, you are
No
doing it, man.
man,
Me
you are
always
gonna.
do it.
Yeah?
Me
All
always do
right,
it.
people. Respect, you know. You know, once again, we come to an end of another show. You know, it's always enjoyable to sit and talk football, talk sports in general. Something that we enjoy. You know, it's unseen and futura. So people just remember to share, like, and subscribe to the channel, both platforms. So you know, we're trying to reach to a point where we can get our thing out there. So big up for everybody who joined, persons who was on and gone for various reasons. Respect. And we look forward to Thursday. You know, we're going to do a watch along. So just join us Thursday because I'm anxious to see what's going to happen now with Jamaica and Nicaragua. And see,
Yeah, and for the white spent, remember, we're going to do the video where we're going to show you the plan that we're going to work on and training for the academy. And then we're going to deliver it and show you the different activities and the objective. If the objective were met, and we're going to ask you guys what you think about it.
also we're going to show you one day we're going to write up. I'm going to write up how I think a professional team should train, not the way I see the Jamaican teams train morning and evening. I don't think that is the way you should train. I think that you should have a training session that even individualized. the training where players are developing on their weaknesses, and that takes time. So I'm going to create a training session and show you how I think it ought to be done. Persons will agree, persons will disagree, but nevertheless, it's just the way I feel.
It's amazing. And I think at the international level, I think I understand. I never coached there before. I think in terms of preparing your training sessions, preparing your evaluation sheet for players, preparing, stuff like that is very important at that level. Can be can't be a thing that you don't do. You just go and talk to the coach or talk to the player. No, there's supposed to be documentation of you're giving this player to go and read about, what he should do tomorrow or whatever, each session. So at that level, so the under 20 level, your player come in, you assess, you look at him, you say, hey, this is how I want to play. I know you have this quality here, but I want to do this in this era. But you play some practice game and evaluate again. In this session, you want to video the session, and after you video the session and done, you eat breakfast, you come back, have it on the screen, Kavi, quickly. I will go in the show. You understand? No rest. And that is where I think, if you're in tune and put yourself, in that, then we can go to the World Cup. But you need a coach like that who is going to no rest. Where things are mixed.
Yeah, the thing needs to structure different because we're doing this thing for years and it's not getting anywhere. So why continue doing the same thing?
Because it's two things. You study the under 20, what teams are you going to play against? You're going to play a USA who plays like this, you're going to play Honduras who play like this, you're going to play an Asian team who play like this. So you start to prepare your sessions based on the opponents that you're going to play. So you want to play practice games, similar teams, right, Mr. Mix?
Yeah,
So that are some of the things that I would ask for to get practice games for teams that play the style of play that I'm going to face in the coming of. And then I will evaluate my team, work on stuff that I need to work on. But all these things takes time, and if not given the time, well, it's going to be difficult for any coach.
true.
People, with all I said, Samix want to run away. I want to go and do some stuff. Big up on
Peace.
yourself. Peace out. And it's the end of the show, people. Big up on yourself. Unseen. One scene. Always on the scene. And I'm out. Cavaliers Soccer Club fans. Big up on yourself. Health Futura Academy fans. Big up on yourself. Go and subscribe over other two platforms, people. Unseen Sports. Out of here, people. Out.